What is going on, road trippers? Road Trip Nate here. Once again, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, thought I would do, as a caption show, my top 5 slasher series of all time. If you're new to this channel, I do travel videos. I talk travel. I talk sports, movies and TV shows, The Walking Dead comics, whatever I feel like talking about at the time. With that in mind, let's get started. I have my trusty list. Top 5 slasher series of all time. Starting off with number 5, Nightmare on Elm Street. I like it because it's different. Freddy Krueger haunts teenage kids in their dreams, kills them in their dreams. I like it. After the first movie, it went downhill, in my opinion. First movie was good. After that, it kind of went downhill, and the remake was not not a good remake, in my opinion. So that's why Nightmare on Elm Street is number 5, is because it's good concept, good first movie, good slasher series, but it went downhill from the first movie. So moving on. Number 4, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. First movie was great, much like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street, but they went too much with comedy after the first movie. The remake, Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, and Texas Chainsaw, good new beginnings for the series. And of course, Leatherface was a good telling of how Leatherface got his start. That's why Texas Chainsaw is above Nightmare on Elm Street, because they had a good remake series plus a good a good prequel to how Leatherface got his start. But aside from the first movie, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, 3, 4, however many movies they had that came after the original, they were kind of comedic. But as I said, they kind of redeemed themselves with the remakes, as Nightmare on Elm Street did not do. That is why it's number 4 on this list. Number 3, Friday the 13th. A couple nights ago, I did a Friday the 13th ranking all 12 movies of Friday the 13th, or Friday 13th is one of my favorite slasher series. It's got a couple movies that I did not like, but as a whole, the series was good. It's very iconic. Jason Voorhees and the hockey mask is very iconic when it comes to slasher movies because you think of Friday the 13th, you think Jason Voorhees in the hockey mask, but it it did have its flaws. The series did. So that's why it's number three on this list. Number two, Halloween. The original Halloween movie is probably my top two. What I would think perfect horror movies, just because there is no rhyme or reason for what Michael Myers is doing. He just is after the babysitter for no reason at all, just to, other than just to kill her and her friends. It it is it's a good storyline. There 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 didn't need to be anything other than that. Other than he he's just a psychopath. And he's just killing babysitters. That's all. That's that's the whole purpose for the whole movie. What I I mean, they kind of screwed up the Halloween storyline by adding the whole Lori is the sister and all that in Halloween 2, and then the upcoming sequels they built off that storyline. I'm glad they finally did it with the newest Halloween, where it was just back to the beginning, where they weren't sister and brother, where it was just back to Michael Myers was just after her just because he was just after her. I'm glad they redeemed themselves and redid the whole storyline. So that's why it's number two. And because Halloween 1 was such a perfect horror movie. But number one, my favorite horror movie of all time, the Scream series. It is a perfect horror movie. The series was good. Number four was not quite as great in my opinion, but the original three were. It was a good storyline. Came full circle in the ending. We find out who uh, the the true matchmaker is for the whole series in the third one. The one that's, you know, pushing all the dominoes around just to. And it took them till the third movie to actually show that person. So it was a good plot twist. Bring the whole story full circle. I mean, so the Scream series did it right. It had these couple storylines, and then in the third movie brought everything together. So it did it perfectly. That's my ranking of my top 5 slasher films. Tomorrow night, I'm going to do my top 5 horror series of all time. Keeping with the theme. And thinking about maybe one of the, after that, maybe doing top 5 horror villains that I've seen on horror movies. Currently watching Conjuring 2, which, in my opinion, is it, it is, in my opinion, any of the Conjuring movies are, in my opinion, perfect horror movies. But, you know, they're great watch. Any movies from the Conjuring series, the whole series, Annabelle, Annabelle Creation, Annabelle Comes Home, The Nun, Conjuring, and The Conjuring 2, any of them. The Conjuring is a great supernatural horror series. But as I said, that's going to do it for today. If you're new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button after the video to stay notified on all my current and future whereabouts. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you care. As always, you can visit my Patreon page, patreon.com/roadtripnate. If you like to donate to this channel, every little bit helps and is always much appreciated. But if not, hopefully you enjoyed this video and the many others that are to come. This is Road Trip Nate saying, oh, we got 12:23. Let's get it to 15 minutes. Today, I didn't do anything. Sat at home here at Mikasa. And I've been watching, like I said, The Conjuring. And I kind of got bored with NFL football because Cowboys weren't playing, Chiefs weren't playing, and the Packers were not on TV. So I'm like, eh, I'm just gonna watch movies. Been playing around on Google Maps, been looking for where the Trailer Park Boys filming locations were. Found a few places. I want to go one of these days. And I figured out from Google Maps that Canada is a pretty big country. I I was kind of just playing around just on Google Maps, just seeing how long it would take me to get through Canada. Canada is a pretty big country. That's that's what I've been doing. But I would love to see Canada one of these days. Go to the Trailer Park Boys filming location and see the whole country of Canada, which hopefully one day soon. I'll get it on video when I do. And I turned off the Razorback game last night because 63-21 to Florida is what the final score was. So we got smoked. But I'm 14:54 right now. That's gonna do it for today, Road Trippers. Till next time.